Hello everyone, in this video let us learn one more type of conductance, electrolytic conductance, that is molar conductance. Molar conductance we noted with lambda m. What is molar conductance? It is conducting power of all the ions present in 1 mole of electrolyte dissolved in electrolytic solution. So in that electrolytic solution, how much electrolyte present? 1 mole of whatever the electrolyte, if it is 1 mole, then the conductance shown by that electrolytic solution is molar conductance. Okay, for example, one electrolytic solution I am taking. In this, let us consider this 98 grams of H2SO4 there. Okay, 98 grams of H2SO4. 98 grams of H2SO4 means how many moles? 1 mole. How to find number of moles? Number of moles equal to given mass by molecular mass. So number of moles, given mass how much? 98. And its molecular mass how much? H2SO4 molecular mass also 98. So number of moles 1. So the conductance shown by this electrolytic solution is molar conductance. Because 1 mole of electrolyte present in this solution. For example, here I am taking 40 grams of sodium hydroxide. 40 grams of sodium hydroxide means it is also 1 mole. Okay, number of moles equal to 40 by 40. Molecular weight 40, given mass 40, so 1 mole. Okay, the conductance shown by this electrolytic solution is molar conductance. Like that, so many examples you can take. This electrolytic solution having 36.5 grams of HCl, like any electrolyte, like I am taking common salt, 58.5 grams of sodium chloride. Okay, so the conductance shown by all these type of electrolytes is molar conductance. The only thing that electrolytic solution must have 1 mole of electrolyte. 1 mole, whatever the electrolyte, it must have 1 mole of electrolyte. Okay, so what is the relation between specific conductance and molar conductance? Okay, about this specific conductance I did one video. I will provide link regarding that specific conductance in the description. You can refer through that. Okay, here what is the relation between so here we must have idea about specific conductance. What is specific conductance? The conductance shown by 1 unit volume of electrolytic solution. For example, here assume this is the electrolytic cell, this is cathode, this is anode. Okay, in this electrolytic cell, this height of this cell is 1 centimeter. Just assume here this is 1 centimeter and this is 1 centimeter. Okay, what is the volume of this cube? 1 centimeter cube. 1 centimeter cube, what we will consider? 1 ml. Okay, so the conductance shown by 1 ml electrolytic solution is called specific conductance. I already explained in that video. You refer that once. Okay, so the conductance shown by 1 ml or unit ml, it may be 1 ml or 1 liter, whatever it may be. Okay, 1 unit volume of electrolytic solution. Here I am taking 1 centimeter cube, means 1 ml. Okay, the electrolytic the conductance shown by this 1 ml electrolytic solution is specific conductance. If this 1 ml electrolytic solution having 1 mole of electrolyte, suppose this 1 ml electrolytic solution is with 1 mole of electrolyte. 1 mole of electrolyte means, for example, it is, just assume it is having 98 grams of H2SO4 or 40 grams of sodium hydroxide or 36.5 grams of HCl or 58.5 grams of NaCl, whatever. if this solution, this electrolytic solution having 1 mole of electrolyte, then molar conductance is equal to specific conductance. Molar conductance equal to specific conductance. When the 1 ml of solution, electrolytic solution having 1 mole of electrolyte, then both are same. Okay, molar conductance and specific conductance both are same. Okay, but here if I transfer this total electrolytic solution to another electrolytic solution which is somewhat big when compared to that electrolytic cell, assume this is somewhat big compared to that. Okay, this is anode and this is cathode. Okay, so I transferred the total electrolytic solution, the same electrolytic solution, into this electrolytic cell. Okay, so I transferred that electrolyte into this and I have added some water to this. Okay, after addition of water, the total volume becomes, let us consider V. Volume how much? V. Okay, now here what is the molar conductance of whatever the electrolyte present here, the same electrolyte here. We did not add any extra electrolyte. Here one more electrolyte, here also one more electrolyte, but we made this dilute by adding water. Okay, so after addition of water, the electrolyte becomes VML. Let us consider it as a VML. Now in this case, molar conductance is equal to the conductance shown by 1 ml solution, that is nothing but specific conductance, into total volume here. What is the total volume? VML. Okay, so what is V here? The volume of electrolyte, contains, which contains what? How much electrolyte? Electrolytic solution we must mention here. Volume of electrolytic solution which contains 1 mole of electrolyte. 1 mole of electrolyte. Okay, so this is what in ml, in milliliter we have to take here. Volume of electrolyte which contains 1 mole of electrolyte. Here 1 mole, here 1 mole. But only difference is the volume increased on addition of water, the volume increased to V. Okay, so that here these two are same, molar conductance and specific conductance are same. Okay, molar conductance, why it is molar conductance? Because this electrolytic solution having 1 mole electrolyte. Why it is specific conductance? Because this is the conductance of 1 ml of electrolyte, both are same. Okay, but here different, we must multiply with the total volume of the electrolytic solution. Okay, so this is the relation between molar conductance and specific conductance. Here still more there, molar conductance equal to specific conductance into V in ml. Okay, this V volume having how many moles of electrolyte? Only 1 mole of electrolyte. So from concentration terms, molarity equal to number of moles by volume of solution in ml into 1000. Okay, you might have learned in concentration terms, molarity equal to number of moles by volume into 1000. But how many moles of electrolyte we are taking? 1 mole of electrolyte we are taking. So n equal to 1, then molarity equal to 1000 by V. V is in ml. V is in ml is equal to 1000 by molarity. Shall I substitute this one in this relation? Okay, VML equal to 1000 by m. So finally molar conductance lambda m equal to specific conductance into 1000 by m. M stands for molarity here. Okay, this is the final relation. Okay, what are the units? What are the units for molar conductance? What are the units? We know specific conductance units. Specific conductance units ohm inverse, centimeter inverse, and 1000. Okay, by molarity units, what? Molarity, number of moles per volume. Volume I am taking in centimeter cube, in ml, no? in milliliter we are taking, right? So centimeter cube, mole per centimeter cube. So units for molar conductance equal to ohm inverse centimeter square per mole. Ohm inverse centimeter square per mole. Or you can take, instead of ohm, you can take here mho centimeter square per mole. Instead of mho, you can take Siemen, one more unit of conductance, Siemen centimeter square per mole. Okay, these are the three types units for molar conductance. Okay, so how dilution effect on the molar conductance? See here, from this relation, molar conductance equal to specific conductance into 1000 by molarity. No, see the relation between molar conductance and molarity. Molarity nothing but concentration. Which relation here? Inversely proportional, right? Okay, if concentration increases, then this molar conductance decreasing. Okay, so here the very important statement, molar conductance decreases with concentration, with increase in concentration. Okay, if concentration increases, then molar conductance decreases. So here you can write molar conductance increases on dilution. Dilution nothing but decrease in concentration. Okay, if you decrease the concentration, molar conductance increases. Okay, is it clear? Now from this same relation here, shall I write here molar conductance into molarity equal to specific conductance into thousands. So what is the relation between these two, concentration and specific conductance? Directly proportional. So specific conductance directly proportional to the concentration. Okay, so specific conductance increases with increase in concentration. Specific conductance increases with increase in concentration. Okay, with increase in concentration means decrease on dilution, right? Okay, so specific conductance decrease on dilution. If you add more water, then the specific conductance decreases, but the molar conductance increases. This is the effect of dilution on specific conductance and molar conductance. Okay, I hope you understood well. Thanks for watching.